Before I continue, I want to make a correction. In the lighter part of the video, you're going to hear me mention come 2026 is going to be a primary election, but instead it will be a midterm election. So I just want to get the correction ahead of time as you listen to the video. So when you hear me say primary, what I meant was midterm election coming up in 2026. All right, here we go. So I'm here in DC. We just wrapped up the No Kings rally. I'm actually heading over to a venue right now. And I just want to say that I was impressed, because I wanted to be a part of something that I'm against. You hear me? I wanted to be a part of something that I'm against, which is to be a part of a group of people that decided that they're going to come together peacefully to protest a wannabe king, an old, decrepit, stinky skin looking mutant, Donald Trump, your president, the commander-in-chief of United Snakes of America. I wanted to be a part of something that I'm against. So, family, I will say it was very, very interesting. You know what I mean? I for one, try to stay away from stuff like this carnality. You know what I mean? I try not to be engaged in the world of fears, but this time I had to participate because, a lot of times we ask for change, but then we got to realize in order for change to come, you got to be a part of change. So, I heard that in New York City, it was about over 150,000 people all over the country, in many states, including some of these red states, even in Florida, believe it or not. It was a great turnout. So I'm hoping that Trump got the message that we're not going to bow down to him. You know what I'm saying? I think for right now, the reason why he's getting away with what he's getting away with is simply because you have the House and the Senate controlled by the Republicans. And I could speculate that a lot of them are shitting in their boots because come the primary, should the primary move forward, because, I believe that the 2024 election was rigged by Elon Musk. I mean, I made a video showing y'all where Trump out of his own mouth stated that, I'm going to paraphrase, that Elon Musk went to Pennsylvania, spent about a month in Pennsylvania. He know a lot about voting machine, and they won by a landslide. Now, if that's not a confession, I don't know what is. Because see, these devils, these evil ones, right? They have to let you know what they're doing. For some reason, I don't know if it's a code or whatever, but they have to let you know what they're doing. It's up to you to believe what they're saying. So I'm hoping and praying that these devils got the message. These so-called politicians, these right-wingers, right? These Republican senators and whoever the fuck, I hope they got the message that should this election, right? This primary for 2026 go through, move forward. If Trump doesn't stop it with the military, he's already putting boots on the ground, trying to turn against the American people. But I hope they know that if this midterm election is not rigged, that they're in for a lot of heartache. A lot of them are going to lose their jobs as councilmen and politicians. They're going to lose it because the people have spoken. And I'm so proud. When I was here in DC, a part of this movement, I felt so proud to see many nationalities, a lot of black people, a lot of white people, a lot of white, so-called white people. They're not really white, different shades of red, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody was in unity. And I was thinking to myself, like, okay, if we could come together like this, why are we even fighting against each other? You know what I'm saying? It's simply because, I mean, of course, the obvious thing is that, we're totally different mankind, totally different species of mankind, right? But at the end of the day, we're living here on Earth, right? Breathing the same air, you know what I'm saying? Participating still, we all are slaves. If you're not owning anything, you're a slave. You're just a high paid slave. And we're fighting against what? You know what I'm saying? So it takes a No King rally for us to realize that we have, we all have one goal in mind, same commonality. We want to just live, be able to take care of our family, just enjoy life. It's bad enough we got to get up every day, right? Sometimes 7 days a week and work sometimes 12 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? To try to put food on our table to feed our family, and now we got to deal with racism. We got to deal with division because of this one ugly fucking mutant, your President Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? This man is I mean, I don't know what it is. Other than the fact that I believe that he's also dealing with witchcraft. You know, I believe that a lot of these devils deal with witchcraft because it has to be witchcraft while these idiotic people are still supporting this man. A lot of these people are losing their health care. In these Midwest states, the farmers are losing their crops and they're still holding on for what? Just because of fucking hate, because they want to hate, because Trump is about hate and division, and they want to hold on to that hate so much so that they will be willing to lose their livelihood. You know what I mean? And I just can't understand it, fam. I just can't understand. I mean, I can understand to a degree because I know that, you know, we're living amongst, and I really don't want to mess this video up by going into certain thoughts, so I'm just going to keep it the way it is for right now. Once again, family, I am so proud of the American people, how they have came together, right, in solidarity to fight against this wannabe fascist, this wannabe dictator, this pussy-ass, punk-ass Trump, this bone spur wannabe dictator. I mean, what is it about him? I mean, what do he think? This man never bust a grape in his life, never joined the military, never had any kind of combat, and he wanted to rule a fucking nation of military servicemen and women. You know what I'm saying? He want to dictate how. And he got Pete Hegseth, this drunk, this man that was kicked out of the military, overseeing. And what I've noticed with Trump, in closing, family, what I've noticed with Trump, if you notice everybody that's a part of his administration, right, his cabinet, these are all criminals. These are all rejects. You ever notice? These are the only one I could say, not really a criminal is J.D. Vance. And the reason why Donald Trump have J.D. Vance underneath him is simply because J.D. Vance had a big following. J.D. Vance used to talk mad shit about Donald Trump. And Donald Trump said, you know what? If I can't beat them, I have to let them join me. And what he did, he made him his VP. And now J.D. Vance got a taste of power. And J.D. Vance probably literally has to suck his dick. The man is wearing Highliner, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Donald Trump, and I'm sure y'all seen it on stage, looking like he's giving them the microphone when he was complaining about the microphone. Like he wanted to suck the microphone off. I kid you not, family. I made a video about that as well. Y'all could research it. Y'all could Google it where Donald Trump is doing fellatio on the microphone. And if you're not telling me, if you don't see that Donald Trump got some tendency there, because a lot of time anytime you see somebody fight against something, is because they're either a part of it or they engage in it. You know what I'm saying? They got some underlying issues with this issue that they're trying to fight against. A lot of these so-called megas fight against homosexuality, but a lot of them are actually underground or undercover homos. You feel what I'm saying? But family, I gotta go because there's a DC cop up ahead and I don't know what's going on out here. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Did any of y'all join any rallies? And again, we as the Most High chosen people, we shouldn't be participating and engaging in the world affairs. But I just felt the need to do something different this time around. With that, I say shalom.